Let's be candid. Certain individuals depart from my life, and I experience a sense of lightness, freedom, as if a burden of emotional weight has been lifted. That isn't mere coincidence, it's clarity. Losing people doesn't always equate to tragedy. Sometimes it represents the very plot twist my peace craved. In today's video, I'm delving deeply into why fearing departures is counterproductive and why trusting those who remain is paramount. Because if someone can readily walk away from my life, perhaps their role was transient, not integral to my ultimate destination. So, grab your coffee, take a breath, and let's discuss how letting go might just constitute the most powerful action I'll ever undertake. If this resonates with something I've been feeling, I should hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment "Let them go" below. Now let's get into it because my peace is non-negotiable. Reason 1. The inevitable drift of old friendships. As I mature, I increasingly notice a quiet dissolution. The circle of friends once integral begins to contract, not due to anger, betrayal, or overt conflict, but because life gradually steers each of us along divergent paths. We don't experience dramatic fallouts, not typically. No explosive endings, no confrontations, just distance. Different choices, different life rhythms. What once felt effortless now necessitates scheduling. Daily interactions become annual occurrences, and though I might still perceive closeness, the truth often is that connection has already waned. It simply hasn't been formally acknowledged. People seldom part ways with loud farewells. They simply drift, evolving into familiar strangers whose stories I still recall. Ancient wisdom accepted this transience. Relationships conclude not always with animosity, but with evolution. The harder truth? Most friendships aren't destroyed, they are outgrown. Why can't close friends from the past remain perpetually close? The answer proves simpler and more poignant than most of us readily admit. Because time doesn't preserve stasis, it necessitates growth, and growth invariably transforms us. Let me offer a different narrative, one unfolding quietly within my own life's background. There was a man I once regarded as a brother. We met in our early 20s, built aspirations together, shared everything: failures, ambitions, late-night anxieties. Years later, both achieved success, yet diverged significantly. He opted for security. I chose uncertainty. Early marriage, suburban life, stability characterized his path. Mine involved continued pursuit of purpose, solitude, silence. Gradually, communication ceased. Jokes formerly shared felt awkward. I visited him once. We sat silently, not due to lack of conversation topics, but because the person I once knew no longer resided within him, and I suspect he felt similarly about me. I mourned the loss quietly, not of him, but of our former shared identity. This is where Stoic wisdom becomes invaluable. Epictetus taught suffering stems not from life events, but judgments about them. Losing friendship hurts, yes, but intensifies believing it shouldn't have changed. Fighting preserve what no longer fits induces suffering. The Stoics remind letting go isn't failure. Alignment act with nature. Friendships, like everything, impermanent. Living wisely accepts flow, not meant hold everyone forever. People enter life walk season, teach something, reflect part self once needed company. Part evolves, connection shifts. Not tragedy, life. So what do when find self holding people already gone spirit? Honor what was, learn what gave, then let go. No resentment, only recognition. Real solution, not clinging tighter, becoming someone walk forward grace. Value presence over attachment. Choose depth over quantity. Never let past keep embracing solitude. Clarity growth demands. Because end, Stoics write. Only true friend guaranteed walk birth death self. Make relationships strongest all. 2. The tale of two friends and the silent goodbye. Once, in a tranquil town bisected by a wide river, lived two friends, Daniel and Mark. Each morning before work, they convened at the old bridge, walking together to the train station. A ritual spanning 15 years, filled with shared stories, frustrations, dreams. More than mere friends, reflections of each other. Then, one day Daniel arrived, Mark absent. Waited. Next day, still no sign. Week passed. Then 2. Concerned, Daniel visited Mark's home. Discovered not illness, tragedy, but transformation. Mark secured new job. Remote, fulfilling, demanding. Established new morning routine. Exercise, journaling, meditation. Thriving, just differently. Stunned Daniel. No warning falling out, just quiet distance. Friend walked with daily, simply chose another path. Moment stayed Daniel longer expected. Not anger felt, even sadness, something deeper. Realization closeness guarantees no permanence. Assume shared history means shared future. Reality, even most loyal companions eventually pulled towards different self-versions. Difficult part, might not bring along. This where Stoic philosophy, often misconstrued cold, becomes deeply human. Epictetus taught uncontrollability others. only control how respond. World owes no consistency. People change, need no permission. Relationships shift. Wise choice, not cling. Beg explanations, closure, but accept grace. Truth, not everyone's starting journey meant finish side. Doesn't render shared time meaningless, means served purpose. Someone quietly exited life, maybe not betrayal, perhaps natural order. Don't chase resent. Thank season memory. Then return own path, steady, unshaken. Because peace, Stoics remind, never dependent who walks beside. Found how well walk alone. 3. When journeys no longer align, there existed period my life, everything built alongside another. Shared visions, struggles, sacrifices, worked same company, stayed late together, dreamed aloud coffee breaks, even collaborated same projects, then synchronized. Not just work, built bond felt unbreakable. But while focusing present, solving daily challenges, he quietly worked something else. Enrolled evening classes, started networking different industries, slowly, without obviousness, carved new path self. Time-handed resignation, moved career never heard mention, felt abandoned, but wasn't betrayed. Just dug own well while still carrying buckets, neither wrong. Painful truth, many relationships. Even forge fire and quietly, without conflict, blame, just direction change. Stoics understood long before named. Seneca wrote nature change, resist suffer. Often believe loyalty means walking same pace, same direction forever. But people different destinations. Some move faster, some stop rest. Others take turn never expected. Doesn't make cruel, just means season us past. Hurt most trying force permanence, where impermanence natural. Wonder why weren't enough, why didn't tell? Maybe didn't know how. Maybe feared misunderstood. Or maybe, like us, trying figure things out while still appearing steady. What Stoicism teaches here powerful. Don't take personally someone leaves. Path not mine manage. Peace lies not trying keep everyone, but trusting those meant walk with walk pace. When don't let go grace, not bitterness. Because end only journey must complete own, and enough. 4. Not everyone you help will help you back. Let me impart something most realize only too late. Life full, winning, smiling, celebrating, everyone desires proximity. Moment things collapse, discover truth hitting harder failure. Silence. Not just any silence. Silence people once swore never let fall alone. Few years ago was that guy. Loud weekends, full tables, endless laughter. Thought had real friends. Not just drinking buddies, ride or die type people. But one financial decision wrecked everything. Reached out. 10 people you see every week. 6 never responded. 2 new numbers. One said, tough timing. Just like that, all loyalty disappeared, thin air. Wasn't valuable anymore, so wasn't visible either. But one person, someone hadn't spoken years, sent exactly needed. No questions, drama, just help. Said, you once stood up me. Haven't forgotten. Then realized real friendship needs no constant noise, just memory, heart. This what Stoicism teaches. Adversity isn't enemy, spotlight. Shows who really there. Who faking, most importantly, who I am when crowd disappears. So here's question for me. If lost everything tomorrow, who still be there? Stop counting followers. Start observing silence because truth most people like party version me. Ones stay when all have silence, those worth building with. 5. The wolf, the sheep, and the spectators. Once existed young man's serious trouble. Legal, financial, emotional. Arrived suddenly, storm tearing through life, worked hard build. Desperation reached everyone once called friend. Ones shared vacations, clinked glasses victories, celebrated promotions, sent messages, made calls, left voice notes. Most didn't reply. Few saw message, said nothing. Others made excuses, too busy, far, complicated. One even offered vague wish luck before disappearing silence. Young man left alone, face fallout. Wood-faced completely alone had not been one person. Old colleague hadn't spoken years. Man showed up without asked, offering not just help, action. Stood by when cost time, money, reputation. Didn't lecture. Didn't announce others. Simply did what no one else courage, heart do. Stayed. Crisis over, dust settled, so-called friends returned. Some offered explanations. Some acted like nothing happened. Some even asked why weren't informed earlier, though absence misunderstanding. But none mattered anymore because moments real danger, people reveal who are. Only voice silent afterward, one spoken loudest action truly counted. This where Stoicism cuts through sentiment, brutal clarity. As Epictetus taught, must judge people not what say, what do when stakes real. Words easy. Loyalty tested only discomfort. Pain doesn't just strip illusions, exposes character. Lesson simple sharp. Those need explanations absence never intended show up. Those act without asked. Rare ones understand means stand someone. Life, face moments feel like war. Don't look around, count crowd. Look one stands beside, battle begins. Not friend, truth. Breast noise. 6. True friends don't need a stage. Genuine friendship isn't ostentatious. Requires no constant praise, public displays. Reveals self-silence, quiet moments no one watching, nothing gain. People surrounding every day. Making laugh. joining celebrations not necessarily ones stand by when life strips everything away. Often those seem distant ones care most. Consistently, quietly, without needing seen. One most dangerous illusions, mistaking social closeness, emotional depth. Just because someone around doesn't mean truly with me. Just because someone absent doesn't mean abandoned. Stoics remind virtue seen actions, not noise. Seneca wrote, wise man content, few real friends. Isn't isolation refinement? More clearly, learn see people, less space, leave those only value when winning. Life full connection, not all connection nourishing. Low quality relationships easy collect, just easily lost. High quality solitude, other hand, clears mind, reveals who truly matters. So stop chasing crowd. Value those show up without needing credit. Don't need 100 people clapping succeed. Need one person quietly stay fail. Choose carefully, peace follow. 7. Stop oversharing, not everyone constitutes a friend. Not everyone offering rescue holds good intentions. Not everyone departing signifies an enemy. Sometimes, the individual causing discomfort might be inadvertently protecting me from greater harm, while the one offering rescue merely prepares me for something worse. Life possesses a way of blurring these roles. Teaching judgment of situations or people shouldn't rely solely on appearances. The truth remains, many of us cling too tenaciously to relationships destined for conclusion long ago. We persist, trying, giving, hoping kindness earns loyalty. But some individuals only take. The more given, the more expected. Releasing such relationships isn't failure, it signifies growth. I am not weak for walking away from those depleting my energy. In fact, the moment I cease maintaining what doesn't serve me marks the reclamation of my peace. Explaining boundaries to those transgressing them unnecessary. Earning respect from those never valuing me futile. Stoics remind energy sacred, not everyone deserves access. Let go. Walk on. Right people meet path, not demand abandonment it. 8. Relationships are not worth begging for years ago. Assisted man once called brother. Not related blood experience. Struggled together through school, started businesses side, even loaned money needed keep home. Never asked anything return. Believed like many do, loyalty works like bank. Make enough deposits one day, if ever fall, have something withdraw. Then my turn came. Hit rough patch. Legal trouble, financial collapse, personal loss all once. Didn't need much. Didn't need saving. Just someone help steady ground beneath. Called him. One thought show up first. Didn't answer. Days passed, then weeks. Sent messages, not begged, see if friendship real. Still nothing. Later, found out, read every message, never responded. Simply decided storm wasn't his walkthrough. Same man once defended, fed, housed, gone. Experience changed me. Moment truly understood what Stoics meant. Taught not confuse expectations reality. People helped, not obligated help me. Those hurt once often will again. Not because people can't change, because most won't. Stoicism doesn't ask be cold. Asks see clearly. Give without keeping score. Love without illusions. Walk away when necessary, without dragging weight betrayal behind. If someone's absence during worst moment feels louder presence ever did, believe it. Not cruelty, clarity, gift, even if arrives wrapped pain, because life way clearing out what don't need so one's meant walk with finally find space. 9. Choose loneliness over the wrong company. Need not say unnecessary words. Unnecessary. People create unnecessary emotions. Lesson most people learn hard way after misunderstood, misused, quietly betrayed. Not everyone meet deserves no story. Belief openness builds connection, dangerous applied wrong crowd. Truth more speak, more vulnerable become, not noble sense, tactical one. Because some people listen, not understand, gather information, later use benefit. Co-worker seemed so kind, shared struggles. Might repeat words, just enough twist shift perception. Friend laughs today, might hand pieces past those never deserved hold. Stoic philosophy offers brutal freeing truth. Speak only what serves virtue. Marcus Aurelius reminded self daily not waste energy worrying thoughts others because most people too wrapped own insecurities. Ambitions hold truth care deserves. People different minds, motives, maturity levels. Some interpret silence wisdom, others see weakness. But neither changes fact inner peace worth more validation. Don't have explained self. Not boss only sees flaws. Not colleagues smile, meetings criticize whispers. Not acquaintances claim care disappear, spotlight dims. Speak carefully, share selectively. Someone doesn't ask how doing, believe them. Need not known many, only need truly understood few. When learn master silence, not fear, strength, find life becomes lighter, mind clearer, circle smaller, infinitely more sincere. Not withdrawal, wisdom. 10. Let the snake go, even if you once saved it. Most grew hearing story farmer found frozen snake roadside. Moved pity, took arms, warm back life. Snake regained strength, bit farmer without hesitation, died wondering why kindness met betrayal. Story, though simple, painfully relevant adult life because truth there. People who, like snake, Take everything, give, still find way hurt. Not because wrong help, because some people simply see kindness weakness. More give, more entitled feel. Moment stop, become enemy. Seen unfold too often. Friend borrows money once, twice, oblige, thinking helping. Third time say no. Suddenly selfish, cold, not who thought were. Stoics warned against illusion. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Kindness, virtue, yes, but not when becomes self-sacrifice, feeds someone else's entitlement. Epictetus taught must maintain dignity, defining boundaries clearly. When softened values appease someone's bad behavior, not being kind, enabling cruelty. Compassion should never cost peace. Patience should not be door others walk through whenever choose. Someone consistently makes things difficult, manipulates generosity, shames saying no, walk away early. Don't wait until used, discarded, reclaim worth. As Seneca said, he who spares guilty punishes innocent. Includes me. Set boundaries, not hatred, wisdom. Because true strength isn't how much endure, how clearly know when stop. E1. Not all relationships are meant to last. There exists quiet truth most people avoid. All splendor life eventually demands price, often price loneliness. Spend youth chasing connection, filling calendars, surrounding selves, voices just drown out silence. Older get, more realize solitude isn't punishment. Mirror. Standing front mirror without distraction where real maturity begins. Hardest part growing isn't losing others. Learning face self. Like surgeon operate, anyone struggles suture own wound. Often offer support others while avoiding own inner work. Friendship becomes shield. Way avoid discomfort being alone. If cannot find peace, solitude, mistake attachment, connection, company, closeness. True friendship cannot exist where fear, loneliness, foundation. As Epictetus wrote, only educated free. Freedom. This context means learning be whole even when no one watching. Some friendships end not because betrayal, anger, because growth demands different paths. What once felt closeness begins feel distance, not out malice, out change. Try and keep friendship alive solely out memory like watering dead plant. Not reviving, delaying acceptance. Stoics teach everything ephemeral, including relationships. Accept this, not become cold, become wise. Let go without bitterness. Mourn without resentment. No solitude, not emptiness, clarity. One's meant meet stillness, not noise. When no longer fear being alone, find never truly lonely. Just becoming who meant be. Here's truth no one likes admit. Some people just meant walk out life gracefully, dramatically, without word. Let them. Don't chase what's already running. Someone's exit gives more peace presence ever did, not loss, liberation. Remember, solitude isn't sad when made peace self, luxury. So next time someone drifts away, don't panic. Pour glass something nice. Put feet up, thank universe doing emotional decluttering for me. And hey, if felt little lighter just hearing that, hit subscribe button, give video like, drop comment. I'm not chasing anymore because here don't beg, bloom. See you next one.